Hello, I'm Lesley Logan, and welcome to High Bridge on the Reformer. So this is a really awesome one, an awesome exercise, an awesome backbend to do on your reformer if it's in your practice. If it's not, you do it on the floor. And if on the floor it's not, then you do shoulder bridge. And then you work things like your stretches over the ladder barrel, and you start to open up your upper back and your spine corrector. And you want to really get this shoulder mobility where your hands can go, where your arms can go back. It's going to make your swan rock, but also so that you can get that back bend, and then you have to get the strength to get there. And you'll do that in your reformer classes. So if you're looking at this from the onlinepilatesclasses.com deck of flashcards, first of all, how awesome are you? Thank you so much. If you don't know, now you know, grab those. You can see how the whole reformer practice works up to some of these super advanced exercises. So you can pull them apart and you can like literally create your own workup to this exercise. It's not a standalone, never is there anything that comes to it. I have an assistant here, you see him. It's because this exercise is actually really hard for me to get into, not hard for me to actually do, although talking and doing, it's going to be a cardio workout. So you'll want to do this on 2 springs, 2 heavy springs. And if you need a spot, grab a spot. So what you do is you lie down, arches of your feet are on the foot bar. And then I'm going to put my hands here. I'm going to press up to the top of my head. And then I'm going to push up. And that's where my assistant's going to lift me up. Woo! Make sure that you have a good grip. And then you're going to press the carriage out and let it come in. And I'm going to push and pull, push and pull. And it pulls you into this back bend. And yes, I'm doing this and it's only moving an inch at a time, and that's okay. And if you want, you can stand on one leg, up, touch the ceiling. You do the other leg, up, oh, there it is. And then I'm going to come down. Spotter is there. Tuck your chin in. Come all the way down. Oh, I'm going to be really honest. If you're on a contrology equipment, it's freaking hard to move those springs. I swear I was doing it. I don't think anything was happening, but everything in my body was working. I felt something so incredible around my center. Thank you to my assistant. Another reason why an assistant is awesome is it's really hard to know where up is when you're upside down. I think it's a flaw in our evolution of our bodies. But again, you can see you need amazing shoulder mobility, but lots of strength. You are reaching from here, so you really want to practice your swan. You're standing in your legs, lots of fast connection. So you can think semicircle, shoulder bridge, thigh stretch, right? All that is helping you work this. Your shoulder, your short box round back into a back bend coming up, all that's going to be really good. Notice how it wasn't my lower back going up, but it was my limbs reaching down, creating space for my body to lift that up. So have a spotter until you can push yourself up. Honestly, if you're really struggling with that push-up, what I should be doing for my homework is using my fireplace for where my hands, for my feet, put my feet on them, and then push up from the floor. And that's going to help me, because with the legs a little higher, it puts a lot of weight in your arms, and that would actually help me practice the strength to getting up. So just a little side note, if you're like me and you're like, how will I ever do it without a spotter? You can do it with your feet on a chair. Make sure your chair is against a wall so it doesn't move. Yes, that's great. Brad and I do yoga, so he knows that from our yoga teacher's chair classes. So anyways, super, super fun. Not something you have to do your first 5 years of Pilates or 10. Work your way up and give yourself space and grace and get stronger in all those connections. And where can you get stronger? At onlinepilatesclasses.com, where we do life better.